Hello dear students, welcome to Genesis. Well, आज के इस लेक्चर में I'm going to mainly cover reflex action, different kinds of reflex action and reflex arc, and with this we are going to finish the chapter. But before I start, I must thank Preeti. Preeti, thank you so much for writing the correct answer in the comment box. It means a lot to me. It means that you really care. Now आज का question रहा ये, I want you all to read it and write the answer in the comment box, and really I want more students to answer so that I can feature more names in my channel. Now let us quickly understand the two kinds of actions that our body can perform. सबसे पहला है voluntary actions. These are those actions which are initiated because of willing thoughts. मतलब आपको कुछ करना है, like you want to walk, that is your willing thought, and because of that when you are walking, तो हम उसे voluntary कहेंगे. Or maybe you want to write, or you want to read, or you want to eat. These are all your willing thoughts, and तभी वो होता है. So they are under the control of your thoughts. इसीलिए मैंने voluntary कहते हैं. On the other hand, there are certain actions that your body will perform जो आपके willing होने ना होने पे depend नहीं करता है. Why? Because they are initiated by stimulus. Stimulus किसे कहते हैं? These are the agents or the environmental changes to which your body will immediately respond. जैसे एक drop in temperature, आपको क्या होगा? आपको ठंड लगेगी, shivering होने लगेगा. Or maybe when you dip your hand in warm water, you immediately take out your hand. आप willing हैं या नहीं वो मैटर नहीं करता है. That is the action your body will perform with respect to the stimulus, और वो बहुत quick होता है. The second difference is the voluntary actions are performed by the body for fulfillment of desired goals. मुझे यहाँ से walk करके वहाँ तक जाना है, that is my goal. So to fulfill that goal, I will walk. So that is voluntary action. But why are these? These are self-protective. ये आपको protect करता है environmental condition से, इसीलिए होता है. जैसे ठंड लगना तो आप चादर ओढ़ लेते हैं, और अगर बहुत गर्मी हो तो you would love to sit under a shade. तो ये सारी चीजें protective हैं by nature, that is why you do them. Now the next point is the commands for voluntary activities, they basically originate in the brain. आपका brain सोचता है and command करता है. Whereas for involuntary activities बहुत ही कम brain का involvement होता है. The maximum involvement is of the spinal cord and the autonomic nervous system. And the last point of difference, in case of voluntary actions, your muscles are only involved. But when we talk about involuntary actions, this just not includes your muscles, but may even include many glands of your body. Why? Because there are certain reflex actions जो for example mammary gland, production of milk by the mammary gland is a reflex action, and this is involving gland. So involuntary actions सिर्फ muscles तक restricted नहीं है, they have glands and muscles together. So by now you already understand what are reflex or involuntary actions, but I'll give you some examples of it. Just number one, when you shiver in cold, then dilation of your pupils in dark, swallowing, constant heartbeat, ये सारी चीजें जो मैंने बताया, इसके पहले भी मैंने बोला था, when you take out your hand when accidentally you come in contact with something which is very hot, or even tearing to remove particles from your eyes. ये जो सारे examples मैंने बोले, if you observe carefully, they do not wait for any command from you. They just happen because they are either trying to protect you or probably they are trying to increase your functional efficiency. इन सारे चीजों को हम reflex action या involuntary action कहते हैं. But they are again subdivided into two categories. Okay, the first category is the natural reflex action and the second one is conditioned reflex action, जिन्हें हम acquired reflexes भी कहते हैं. See, natural reflexes are those which are there in you by birth. जैसे blinking of your eyes, swallowing of food, salivation when you start to chew something. इन सारी चीजों को अगर देखा जाए, nobody taught you these. You know them already. That is why इन्हें हम natural reflexes कहते हैं. ये हमारे पास है क्यों? Because either they protect us or they increase our functional efficiency. So they are inborn and they require no previous experience. On the other hand, there are certain reflex actions that are developed by previous experiences. For example, martial art. किसी ने martial art practice किया है and that person knows how to block a blow from the opponent. तो इतनी अच्छी तरह से वो उसे सीख लेते हैं कि किसी भी हिट को वो इमीडिएटली बिना सोचे ब्लॉक कर पाते हैं. सो दैट इज अक्वायर्ड. अगेन राइडिंग अ साइकिल, आप बाय बर्थ साइकिल चलाना नहीं सीखते, बट वंस यू नो इट यू डोंट फॉरगेट इट. सो ऑल ऑफ दीज आर काइंड ऑफ रिफ्लेक्स एक्शंस दैट यू अक्वायर ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, एंड ये सिर्फ एक्सपीरियंस से एक्वायर किया जा सकता है. नेक्स्ट डिफरेंस इज दे आर डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड टू द स्टिमुलस, राइट. सो जो भी नेचुरल रिफ्लेक्सेस हैं वो स्टिमुलस का आंसर होता है. On the other hand, conditioned reflexes are brought about by conditioning. Conditioning मतलब जब हम किसी चीज को बार बार सिखाते हैं, then that is conditioning. For example, मैंने अगर आपको कंप्यूटर टाइपिंग सिखाया and you become a pro at it, तो एक ऐसा टाइम आएगा when you do not look at the keyboard and you can still type. ये कैसे हुआ? By birth आपको ये नहीं पता था, but you were conditioned and that is why you know it now. The next difference is they are similar in all humans. Very important because ये by birth है, so it is not that मैंने experience किया है इसीलिए मुझे पता है, दूसरे ने एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया इसीलिए उससे नहीं पता. नो, ब्लिंकिंग ऑफ आई, स्वॉलोइंग, टीयर्स, ये सारी चीजें बाय बर्थ हैं, सो दे आर सिमिलर इन ऑल ह्यूमन. लेकिन दीज आर डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट इंडिविजुअल सब्जेक्टेड टू द लर्निंग एंड द एक्सपीरियंस. शायद आपको साइकिल चलाना आता है, शायद किसी और को ना आया हो. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे हैव नॉट एक्सपीरियंस्ड इट, दे हैव नॉट कंडीशनड देमसेल्फ. दैट इज व्हाई दीज एक्सपीरियंसेस व्हिच आर कंडीशनड रिफ्लेक्सेस और acquired reflexes, they will vary from individual to individual, whereas natural reflexes remain same in all human beings. Now let us quickly understand some examples of conditioned reflexes. जैसे नंबर 1, क्लास टीचर या कोई भी टीचर जब आप एंटर करते हैं then you immediately stand up. कभी कभार ना चाहते हुए भी you stand up. Why? Because it's kind of a reflex action. सदियों से, बचपन से आपको ये सिखाया जाता है. Second is application of brake. जब आप ड्राइविंग सीख जाते हैं you understand when to apply the brake and how can you avoid accidents. Third, like I told you, playing a musical instrument. आप बिना देखे भी musical instrument, for example हारमोनियम, पियानो बजा सकते हैं. Then typing using a keyboard. वहाँ पे भी you do not have to look at the keyboard. You can simply do it on the basis of you can simply do it by trusting your reflexes. So these were some of the examples of acquired reflexes. and अगर मुझे कोई natural reflexes के example बोले तो we already know blinking, peristalsis, shivering, knee jerk movement. These are some of the examples of natural reflexes. Now we have come to the last part of the chapter जहां हम लोग समझेंगे what is a reflex arc. लेकिन उसको समझने के पहले एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एक्सपेरिमेंट समझते हैं. This experiment was performed by Pavlov. वो समझाना चाहते थे what are conditioned reflexes. For this what he used to do, he used to first put a plate of food in front of a dog. This immediately caused the dog to salivate, obviously. Second, for few days he used to ring a bell but did not keep any food in front of the dog, so the dog did not salivate. Third, उन्होंने क्या किया? He started keeping a plate of food in front of the dog and would ring the bell simultaneously, and he continued to do this for some days. एक दिन के बाद एक दिन, every time he used to give food and ring the bell, and dog salivate करता था obviously food देखने के बाद. Now in the last stage of the experiment he did a very interesting thing. He rang the bell but did not give any food to the dog, but to his surprise the dog still salivated. Why? ये इसलिए हुआ because dog को condition किया गया था इस चीज से कि every time when the bell will ring you are going to get food, and because of this the dog would salivate, and every time जब bell ring होता था, food हो या ना हो, with the expectation कि मुझे खाना मिलेगा, the dog used to salivate. So this is a very very good example of conditioned reflex. Now हम लोग समझ गए what are reflex actions, what are the two types of reflex actions. Now let's do the last part. What is a reflex arc? See, reflex arc is the shortest route that an impulse will travel between the receptor जिसने receive किया and the effector जो finally effect दिखाने वाला है. So this shortest route, if it has to be drawn with the help of a flow chart, this is how it is going to look. तो ये रहा receptor, and the function of the receptor is to first collect the stimulus and perceive it. Once it has collected the stimulus, now this information in the form of impulse will be carried by the sensory neuron. Where? To the central nervous system, which is to the brain and the spinal cord. Now from the brain and the spinal cord, whatever command is given, that is going to be carried by the motor neuron. लेकिन ये ले कहाँ जाएगा? To the effector. And when we say effector, as you already know, we are basically talking about muscles or glands. And then the muscles or the glands are going to show the response. neurons. So this is the shortest route that the impulse will take from a receptor to an effector. This is known as reflex arc. So with this we finish this chapter. I hope I could make it little lucid for you. I'm going to start the new chapter in the next video. Meanwhile, continue to revise, post your doubts if you have any, and I'm going to continue giving you questions. Thank you, and do not forget to subscribe my channel.